Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim. Today we're doing a walk around video of our 2015 Subaru WRX. In this video we're going to go around the outside of the car, talk about the quality of the vehicle, go through some of the features and quality of the interior as well. First thing stands out to me on this car is the big hood scoop. This does have the Subaru 2-litre boxer turbocharged engine, and that just helps bring in air into the engine bay and reduce engine heat, really making this car get the most out of that 2-litre engine. Now, this car does have HID lights, which is why we've got this little washer here as well. That isn't a legal requirement on these cars. Indicator down here just above the fog light with daytime running lights looping around the outside of the car as well. We do have black inside the headlights here, and standing out again this brilliant silver, we've got black in the front grille and our awesome Subaru badging. There are a couple of stone chips on the front, but outside of that there isn't much going on as well. I'm just having a look. I'm trying to be as picky as I can. There's a little bit of a scrape along here, but otherwise, stone chip, otherwise there, that's looking real good as well. This car just presents beautifully. Very, very nice to see. Then moving over to this side, once again, you got your black on silver. Just looks absolutely brilliant. Now the body kit on this car does sort of bend around and go along the side skirt with your WRX badging just here. Next to new tyres with black rims, and there is no scuff mark on this rim whatsoever, which is very good to see because scuffing stands out a lot on a black wheel. Color-coded mirrors here with built-in indicator in the side there. Color-coded door handles. It looks like this car's got tint. The tint stands out brilliantly against the silver of this car. You got your fuel filler cap up here on the driver's side, and on this rim, once again, no scuffing next to brand new tyre. What a brilliant looking car. You got your nice little lip spoiler here on the back, and your big red what is it, tail light there. A couple of hairline scratches there, but they might buff out even, which is very good to know. WRX and all-wheel driving badging. What I'll do right now is I'll reach into my pocket, I'll pull out the keys and we'll look inside the boot. I'll use this time to point out there are 2 keys with this car. So popping the boot on this car, oh, wrong button, I hit the unlock button instead. Silly me. Oh, where's the button? Oh, that's why I hit the lock button. Really? I'm gonna have to work out how to pop the bonnet. Sorry about that, I just wasn't holding the button long enough. So what you're gonna do is just hold it for a little bit, and there it goes. That's my fault. That's just me not knowing how to open the back of a WRX. So look at the back in here. I call these cars pelicans because look how big that storage is. It looks like a nice compact, not really compact, but smaller sedan on the outside, and you've got so much room in the back of the car there as well. With your quad exhaust on the back, this car would sound mean, and it's got the performance as well to go along with it. The all-wheel drive traction you get in the Subaru is unmatched by anyone else as well. This car does have a reverse camera, which I'd like to point out too. Now moving around to this wheel, a couple of chips, but no gutter rush as well with an extra brand new tyre. There's the chips I was talking about, just to really point them out to you. Like I said, I'm trying to be as picky as I can so you really get a good idea of the quality of this vehicle. Moving down the side of the car, I'm just looking for some hairline scratches on this side, but I can't see any, which is brilliant to see, and I can't even see any stone chips into the side skirt here as well, which is another really good sign. I have noticed a nice, a little tiny chip here just above the indicator, but otherwise this car looks brilliant. I've popped the hood on this car so we can pop it open and have a look at our 2-litre boxer engine, which is the staple of the Subaru. So gas struts lifted up, and you've got your heat shield under here, as well as that seal on that air intake just above the top mounted intercooler on this car. For those that understand how turbos and cars work, a high mounted intercooler is very good because you don't have to worry about stone chips, and the heat just comes straight in the scoop and cools that air down before it hits the engine, and that's how Subaru get the most out of their car and their performance side of the WRX. Just look how clean it is under here. Another thing I'll point out as well, which just makes this car even better, is here is your oil filter. So servicing on this car, everything is very, very easy to access. It's designed with the car lover in mind, knowing that people eventually would want to work on these themselves. While looking under the hood of this car, I'll point out it does have 197 kilowatts and 350 Newton meters of torque. Behind that boxer engine, we do have an 8-speed automatic and all-wheel drive, as I pointed out, and a 60-litre fuel tank. You should run 95 in this car for your petrol, because just for the performance side of things. So with that side, all that in mind, you do get 8.6 litres per 100 Ks, and you should average around 700 kilometres per full tank of fuel, and this car is Euro 5 complacent as well, which is also good to know. Into the interior of our WRX. Now this is where you're spending most of your time, and this is just an awesome looking interior. It's designed like a cockpit. You do have a racing ergonomic steering wheel designed to mold to your hand, so you get full grip, nice control as well. Normally I start to my right and move across, but I just thought I'll start out by pointing out this beautiful steering wheel with red stitching as well. So now moving to my right, we've got our door lock buttons as well as full electric window control and electric side mirror adjustment. I'll turn the wheel, once again, 2 keys, our boot pop button, traction control, and we can dim at the front as well. On our right hand indicator store, we've got our headlight control, as well as indicators, obviously, indicator store. Here we've got our windscreen wipers as well. Now on the back of the steering, we've got paddle shifters to go into manual mode, so it gives it a bit fun. And it's attached to the back of the steering, so as you turn, you always know which way is up and down. Cruise control settings on the right, and Bluetooth and audio on the left, as well as some trip computer for the middle here as well. You can have like your speed done in just a digit instead of a dial. Now with the nice red light up there, as well as the built-in fuel into the side of the speed and your temperature into the tachometer, it looks like a race car. It's just brilliant. Moving to the center, in here we've got our trip computer as well as our air conditioning control just up there, just to show you what's going on. Hazard light control with our full media system in the middle there. Nice carbon fiber type finish all around the car, but it's really prominent here in the middle. Hard buttons for our media center. Just below that, our air conditioning control is just down here, and it's really easy to adjust. As I twist it, it changes the up there. It shows you what you're doing. That's what I was looking for. So I'll pop it into reverse, and you see your reverse camera up there. It's mounted nice and high, so you don't have to divert your attention too much from the road, which is good to see. Got your handbrake here, cup holders, and a nice leather bound center console with a 12-volt charging point, as well as your USB and auxiliary port in here. I'll close this. I'll point out these seats do have bucket seats. They got full support on the side, nice and reinforced. Red stitching on black, looks brilliant. Interior of this car is amazing, carbon fiber finish, black roof lining with black pillars. Just, it feels awesome. I love these black coloured interiors. They just make you feel like yeah, just comfortable. I reckon the lighter colours don't feel nearly as good. Having a quick flick through the service history here, and it looks like it's got full service history as well. Done every 15,000 Ks with the last intermediate service performed by us here at Berwick Mitsubishi. Means you don't need to service this car anytime soon. And my camera person just pointed out the pop-out cup holders in the back, which I actually forgot about, my bad. And you've got a mirror as well in here with a light. How good's that? So having said all of that, I hope thank you for taking the time to watch our walk around video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please give us a call on 9907 0555, and one of our friendly staff will be happy to help with your inquiry.